Yo, this is SoldierM86 bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different on this channel today. That sounded kind of weird. I don't even know if you guys understood what I said. We're going to be doing something new on this channel today. Let me pick Sindel real quick. So I'm playing through this storyline mode in Mortal Kombat 11 right now. I've done this several times. More on the PS4, because when this game came out, the PS5 wasn't out. I've gone through this story mode so many different times. I actually got a trophy for it, because I've done it a few times on the PS5 since I've had it downloaded on here. Well, technically, I took it off my system. I re-downloaded it again after seeing the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, which is not Mortal Kombat 12, it is Mortal Kombat 1. But I wanted to talk about it because I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. What I'm not a fan of is microtransactions and how things are with gaming now, especially when it comes to fighting games. It's very much irritating. But I wanted to talk about it, man. It was a mixed bag for me when I first saw the trailer for Mortal Kombat 1. It was a mixed bag. A part of me was excited. A part of me was like, it's not totally what I was expecting. But watching the trailer, several times, because again, the trailer is good, I was more on board. I was like, okay, this is pretty dope. And I was like stuck in the air. I'm not used to using Sindel at all. And then here we go. It doesn't look like this is back in Mortal Kombat 1. It sounds weird saying Mortal Kombat 1 because there's now going to be like 3 Mortal Kombat 1s technically, because there's the first Mortal Kombat game from the 90s, there's Mortal Kombat from 2009, and now we got Mortal Kombat 1 coming out. But that Fatal Blow BS that you just saw, I can't stand that. The moves look cool, but it stops the flow of the fight. I hate it. Just please don't bring that back. Now they do have something called cameo characters that's coming out, and I feel like the cameo characters are gonna take place of that. That's just what it seems like. I hope that that's not too annoying. But yeah. Ugh. I will say, I don't know if I'm going to... I still don't know if I'm going to get Mortal Kombat Day 1. I don't know if that's going to be a Day 1 buy for me. Now, they do have gameplay coming out soon. I want to say it's early June. Like the first, it should be in the coming week or so. They're going to be showing gameplay. So that'll be nice. So we can get to know a little bit more about the game and how it will be. That for me is going to determine if I even pre-order it or not. I'm not big into pre-ordering. I pre-order a game every so often because I really don't play too many games anymore like I used to. One of my favorite games that I've played in a long time was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's been one of my favorite games for the PS5, just because it had an old school feel to it. It didn't ask you of so much of your time. It's like 11 hours to beat, but it takes like 25 hours to beat if you 100% it. So that was like perfect for me. That's like my sweet spot. I don't want a game that plays, where I got to play it for like 60 hours plus. Like, nah. Replaying a game is different than it taking about 80 hours just to complete. At that point, I usually get kind of sick of the game and blah, blah, blah. I know I'm like all over the place, but we're just chilling right now. We're chilling and having fun and talking about Mortal Kombat 1. But I hope Mortal Kombat 1 is good, man. I hope that what we see gets me really, really excited because, like I said, I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since I was a kid. I'm glad that my dad was one of those cool parents that said, hey, man, I'm getting this for you. My mom, however, did not want me to play Mortal Kombat when I was a kid because it was so violent. But my dad, yeah, I was able to get it because of him. But yeah, I'm picking Shao Kahn. It's probably a mistake. I hate using Shao Kahn in this, man. Not my favorite character to use at all. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat 1, it'd be interesting, man. Seeing the designs of like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they looked cool, but I do like their, like, I do like the straight up regular like ninja look. But they look good. They look good. Liu Kang looks cool. I hope that there's a way, without spending real life money, which that'll probably be impossible, but at that point I won't do it. I hope there's a way that you can pick Liu Kang's original looking costume. I shouldn't say costume, his original look from the very first Mortal Kombat that came out, because this one is called Mortal Kombat 1, and they said that there's a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin that they're going to have for Johnny Cage. So if that's the case, I don't see why they wouldn't put Liu Kang's original look in the next game coming out. So it's like you have a choice to be Fire God Liu Kang, or you could just be regular Liu Kang, but just with his Bruce Lee look, man. I love that. That was kind of what started Liu Kang being my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Liu Kang is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Next is like Scorpion, but that was really what got me to be a fan of Liu Kang. I remember when I was a kid playing it at the arcade, I would always pick Liu Kang, man, just because he looked like Bruce Lee. That's what they modeled the character after. So I was like, yeah, this dude is cool. So yeah, Liu Kang's always been that dude for me. But yeah, man, I mean, we'll see, man, with the gameplay footage that they'll show. We will definitely see. I love the story mode, so I'm intrigued about what the story mode is going to be in the next Mortal Kombat, because in Mortal Kombat 11, I mainly only played the story mode. I dabbled online a little bit. I'm good at Mortal Kombat, but I am not as good as the people online. They play way too much. So I don't play the game that much to be that good at it. That's just, that's just how it is. But I do like regular one-on-one versus the computer. Because I like to see all the different like levels. I like to see what characters I can get good with. I like to see what characters feel good, because that's the one thing I do love about Mortal Kombat. I've always loved is that like a lot of the characters, they feel so different, especially now in the later games that have been coming out. So there's characters that feel good. There's characters that feel like, ooh, they're moving a little bit slow. Like Kotal Khan in this. I think his character design is awesome, but I don't like using Kotal Khan. I even have the action figure, but I don't like using him at all. Just like Shao Kahn. I don't like using Shao Kahn. But certain characters, like I love using Liu Kang in this. Johnny Cage, Jax is another character I like using in this. And it's crazy, even though Scorpion is one of my favorite characters, I don't like using him as much in Mortal Kombat 11. I actually like using Sub-Zero more, and I've never liked using Sub-Zero in past games. Like, Sub-Zero is a cool looking character. I like, what he can do, but I have never been a Sub-Zero guy. But Mortal Kombat 11, I was a Sub-Zero guy in this. So yeah, man, I'm intrigued about the story. I love the storyline. I'm glad that they actually started doing this in Mortal Kombat games, kind of giving you something else to do rather than just, okay, you're just fighting one-on-one matches. And I know that that's how fighting games have always been, but it is nice to add another dynamic to the game and having a story mode. So I dig that, and I very, very much dig this. Very, very much. Like I said, I've played through this storyline so many times, man. On the PS4, I went through it several times. Went through it a couple times on the PS5. And this is actually the second part to the story. This is the aftermath. When I beat the first part, because I just went through the first part, I actually got a trophy. It says something about being, it was like, thank you for being a fan or something. And I think that's just because of the number of times I've gone through the story mode. But I dig it, man. I like this, man. I really do. You know, I have my gripes with the way just gaming in general can be nowadays. A lot of the times I go through long periods of time where there's like, for me personally, there's like nothing to play, you know? And I'll go back and play like my PS3 or my PS2 or my first PlayStation. Woo. That was gross. But yeah, man, that's just, I don't know. Like, I have my gripes mainly with microtransactions, with games being put out unfinished and then they patch them the day one, and then they got to do, or games where they have to do several patches after the release just to get it right, because we're essentially the game testers. Like, things like that annoy me about gaming now. When it comes to fighting games, the thing that annoys me about gaming is 100% the microtransactions. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of let me play through the game to unlock characters and make the grind not as, because it's a fighting game. Like, you can get bored of fighting games pretty quick. So it's like, if I want to grind out and get certain things for a character, it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm bored now. I don't feel like playing through this because I've had to play for so long just to get like certain things. It's just, I don't know. But that's why I dig the story mode, because it's like, if of anything, I'll just play the story mode, which in, what was it? In Mortal Kombat 1, like, people are speculating that the story mode is going to be different. And it even kind of says in the description that the story mode feels like there's going to be like a new conquest mode that they had in Mortal Kombat before. So that'd be really cool. And then some people were speculating that we might get two different campaigns that you can do. One that's very similar to this campaign that I'm playing through right now, on top of having a conquest mode, or it might be a mix between the two. So I'm definitely excited for that. I really, really am. I really am. Oh, and the next game I'm getting, this has been a while since I got a new game for the PS5. I think the last new game I got for the PlayStation 5 was...
There's the Citadel I remember.
No rest for the weary.
Oh, it was WWE 2K23, and I don't even have that installed anymore. I got that with a gift card, and I had it installed for maybe 2 weeks. I played that game for 2 weeks, and I was like, I'm over it. Haven't had it installed on my system in a while. But with that being said, keeping in the vein of wrestling games right now, I am getting AEW Fight Forever. I will be getting that. I am very excited for that, man. Like, I know that everybody keeps doing the whole like references to WWF No Mercy and the WrestleMania 2000 and WCW versus NWO Revenge. I get it, because it's the same engine, like the Aki engine. But what it really reminds me of is the more updated Aki engine, which was in Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York. So technically, when you look at AEW Fight Forever, it reminds me of Def Jam Fight for New York. So I'm very, very excited about that. Like, I am very excited about that, man. The Aki engine is awesome. THQ, they made some of the best wrestling games, man. They still haven't been topped, in my opinion. Any wrestling game that was made where it said THQ and Ukes involved, it was always a banger, man. The SmackDown series, even before the SmackDown games started getting really good, the SmackDown games were good. Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown versus Raw. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 was but still, for the most part, the SmackDown vs. Raw games, all of the games that came out, you know, before that were on the N64, all of those, the WCW vs. NWO, all that stuff, man. Like, they make hits. So this AEW game is gonna be pretty cool, man. I have my issues with it. I even have my worries, but I still think it's going to go back to when like wrestling games were really, really fun, really, really fun. So, and that's all I've been wanting is a fun wrestling game, man. I just been wanting that again, a game where you could just pick up and play. That's the type of gamer I am. I want a game that you just can pick up and play it and enjoy it. You don't have to spend too much time with it, you know. I do make music. I do other things. So it's like, yeah. I'll probably do this match and call it a day. Wow. Woo. Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's go. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat 1, man. I'm excited, man. I like how fast we're getting gameplay. And wait. Whoa, I'm about to lose. Is he about to come back and beat me? Wow. All right. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Shang Tsung is another character I don't use a lot, but he is fun to use. Like the character itself feels good, but no. There we go. There we go. But all right, you guys, man. I just wanted to do this video real quick just to do something different. I actually haven't bought a figure in a long time. I have not been able to see or find the Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie. I have not been able to find that at all. So it is what it is, man. There's been nothing that I really... There's figures that I want. I just haven't seen anything in the store for like weeks, months, you know. I can't remember the last figure I bought, to be honest with you. That's how long it's been. I can't remember the last action figure I bought. No, you know what? No, it was the Kingdom Come Batman. I got that from GameStop, but that was it. I said I was going to do one more match, and this match is starting, but I'm not going to finish it. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. As always, this is Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.